Hiya, welcome back to Cooking on Benefits with Alison. Now tonight I thought I would make a chicken curry. Now I fried off some onions and I actually found some garlic paste. If you can see in there, that is actually garlic paste, and that is only from B&M's. It's only like 50p a tube, but it's so much cheaper and it lasts a lot longer. So I fried those all down, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some chicken thigh. Okay, now these were 8 chicken thighs and they were £3. Let me just wash my hands. These were £3.85 for 8, and that was from Asda. And they're boneless and skinless, and they are so lovely. So what we're going to do, we're going to coat that lovely chicken in all that flavour. Okay. So once all that is done, I will be right back with you. See you in a bit. Okay, now we've browned off our chicken thighs. Okay, see how that's mixing beautifully with my onions and the little bit of garlic paste there. Now I also found this in B&M's. It is called chili puree, and again it's 50p. Across the pond in the States, I'm not sure what it is. You may have like Walmart or Costco, I'm not really sure, but this is brilliant. So what we're going to do first is put this in, okay, to flavour the chicken. Okay, so you don't need to worry about chopping all those chilies. I put that much in to start with because we actually like our curries quite spicy. But if you want to add more, or you know, do what you want. And then what we're going to do, we're going to stir that all the way in. Okay, can you see that coating? That coats the chicken beautifully. And that smells amazing. I wish YouTube had smells. It really does smell lush. Really nice. Now what I'm going to do now is add a tin of tomatoes. Okay. Now these were from Asda. 32p a tin. So far this meal has cost you well under a £5, okay? Now this is only enough for 2 people, so for 2 people it would be like £2.75, okay? But I'm going to add the whole tin in there. Sorry, Mr. P. Whole tin of tomatoes, and that can go to one side. And we're going to just keep going with that. Let the tomatoes really heat up. And then we're going to let that simmer for a good few minutes. If you're finding that you just want to use chicken stock, that's great, but you know, don't forget to put flour on to thicken it up. Put flour on your meat before you cook it to thicken it up. Excuse me, it's so hot today. So put some flour to thicken that up. But this is really so simple. You know, your children can do it with you. You don't really need to add a chicken stock because chicken thighs have so much flavour in them, and they're so tender when they're cooked. It is so nice. So now what we're going to do now, we are going to add some salt, just a little bit of seasoning, and because you've got your chilies and your garlic, you know, you don't want to start going overboard with stuff. This is just to give it a little bit, just a tiny bit. We see that bubbling up nicely. We're going to let that. Now, the main thing you should do is always taste your food. So that chicken is cooked through now. So let's have a little taste and see what we think. Oh, that is nice. Oh, it's got that little kick right at the end. That's exactly what you want. Okay, so I'm going to leave that now for a good 15 minutes just to really get those chicken thighs really cooked in, get every spice and herb all cooked in together. And we're going to simmer it now for a good 15 minutes, okay? And I have a little trick up my sleeve for afterwards, okay? So I'll see you in a bit. See ya. Hi, now this has been cooking in for about 15-20 minutes on a very low simmer. And you can see all that tomato sauce has really got in. You can see the little bits of chilli in there. Now I've just tasted it and it's a little bit, sometimes with tomatoes it can get a little bit bitter. So what I do, and please don't shout, is I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. You don't need a lot, just a teaspoon. I'm just going to sprinkle it all over. Okay, and that will just sweeten everything up just a little bit. I don't know what you want to have with this. I mean, you can have homemade chips, you could add some cooked boiled potatoes with this, you can just add some boiled rice with this, you know, anything you want really. So let's give that a final taste. It always tastes your cooking, you know, it's just easier and nicer to do. That is absolutely spot on. And that has cost you under a £5 for a family of 4. If there's just the 2 of you there, it's cost you about maybe £2.25, £2.50. So we're going to take that off the heat now. And you know, if you've cooked too much, if you want to batch cook it, it's great for putting in the freezer. It freezes really, really well because there's no extra additives, not really in there. You can freeze it, have it another day, have it another week. So this is what, there we go. This is what it looks like on the plate, my nice white plate. More chicken on there, and that is absolutely delicious. Can you see? Now look at those turkey thighs. Let me just go. I can live with that. That is really, really good. That is really good. Good luck with this. And I hope you do take my advice on this, because I tell you what, this is my dinner tonight. I can't stop eating. So I will see you next time. Well, I will be making soup. Homemade soup. And please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.